Good morning, Pisces. How are you? How we doing? Let me put my oils on to start this reading. I hope that you are in a better place. I hope that you're finding peace within yourself. I pray that you can come into releasing your past energies that are blocking you from moving on, your thoughts, what you put in your head. Just to be in a good place within yourself, okay? That's important. Pisces, I also want you to know that you are loved. Learn to love yourself the way you want to be loved, and things will be a lot easier for you. Pisces, thank you for all those who like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all those who get private readings and donate. And thank you for all those who go to my web and purchase my items. Okay? So let's get started with this reading. Let's get started with the reading. All right, Pisces, let's get started with this reading. Okay? All right, here we go. Spirit, come into my reading and let me know what Pisces need to hear. I'll ask all the spirits to come into my reading and tell me what Pisces need to know. What is the reading about? Tell me what this reading will be about. Tell me what is this reading going to be about? What is it? All right. Let's cut the deck. All right. Here we go. At the bottom of the card, you got happiness. You thinking will either make you happier or take your happiness, or you take the happiness that you choose. Your thinking, the way you think, what you put in your head, your thinking will either make your happiness or take your happiness. It's your choice. It's all about the way you think. It can make you or break you, Pisces, because you're all in your head. And that's what it's saying. What do you choose to be? Happy, or do you choose to be in this delusional thoughts that you put in your own head, and then it's not what you want? Then you don't feel good. Okay? The next card you got is reassigned, right? It says you have the right to choose your mind. So what mind are you choosing? The delusional part that you create in your own head, and only you know, nobody else knows. A delusional is not good, because that means whatever you want to think is what you want to think, okay, about whatever the situation is. It's like something you got in your head that's already there. And what it does is either it can bring happiness, or it can take your happiness from you. What do you decide? Either you want the happiness or you don't. You must choose. You got to release, and you got the right to choose which happiness you want. But it seems like you are all in your head about how you want things to be, how you see things. All right? Go ahead and do some rituals. Go light a candle. Go outside, take a walk. Take a salt bath. Drink some herb teas. Okay? Go outside and touch leaves or whatever it is. It says, study yourself. Study yourself in the way you think, the things you put in your head. All right? Take them out of your head. Study yourself with a simple ritual. Do the dishes, fold laundry, wash the plates, make a cup of tea. Let the wisdom sneak upon you, because when you stop thinking all this shit that you want in your head and it's not right. If you got so much thoughts in your head and you need to choose which you're going to be, are you going to be happy or you're going to be miserable? Okay, because you feed these thoughts in your head, right? It says peace. Just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean you have to attend the performance. Make your life a drama-free zone. Everything you choose in your life, you create. And when you create it, you live it. Okay? Who is on that front stage trying to be a clown? Who is it? Who's doing this? Because you're choosing what your thoughts are taking you to be in this state of mind. You choose to be in this state of mind and you got to get out of it. Because when you choose this state of mind, you bring nothing but problems to your life. You need to get out of your head, stay drama-free, take salt bath, and get into what you need to do for yourself. Not be creating drama in your own mind. Because when you do that, you get nothing but drama around you. Okay, so it's something here that's playing a role in your mind, and then you need to see what it is. What is it that you are bringing to yourself? What is it, right? What is it? It's like you letting your mind control you. You letting these thoughts that you put in your head consume your life, your time. Okay? It's not the situation, it's what you putting in your head that creates this situation worse than what it is. Okay? And when it's like you are living incarcerated and you're not free. You're never free because you're living in this jail cell that you refuse to free yourself from all the thoughts you put into your own head. Oof. So the Ten of Swords is when you feel like somebody have left you for dead. They have deceived you. They was dishonest with you. It's like you feel like they took something from you, or they try to get away with something, or they trying to get away with something. But you already know what it is because Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you are in your feelings. You are in your head, okay? About someone trying to deceive you, get away with shit. You keep coming in and out of this situation. It's not making things better for you. It's making it worse. You have a lot to give in abundance. You're giving birth to something new in your life. Okay? But you got to get out of this headspace you in. All right? And whatever it is that you in your headspace, you gave more than enough. And if it is still there, you need to move forward. Make a decision. If it's something that you keep thinking of that it is, but you don't, it's like you keep talking about it, it's in your head, then it's in your head. People would never understand you. And that's the thing. They would never understand you. Because it's like you have two worlds. You got the world that you constantly fighting, and then the world that you want to get out of. But you can't get out of this world that you fight. And it's like, I'm going to keep saying it, you are locked up within yourself. It's like you keeping yourself locked up in all these negative thoughts you keep feeding yourself. And you can't, if you can't correct that within yourself, you won't be happy. Because you're going to take that onto every situation you're coming into. Even though you can give someone in abundance, give it to yourself. Clear your air. Free yourself from being self-incarcerated, self-destructive, okay? Living in a delusional of in your own mind that is not helping you. It's just keeping you in all of this confusion and lies and how you want something, but it's almost like you want to keep what you want incarcerated, and you can't keep what you want incarcerated because everything you want you must set free, and whatever it is it's meant to be, it's going to be, but you must set yourself free in your own thoughts, because you are destroying yourself. Oh my God. Tell me more about this resign. Again, this says it again. The moon, it's like it's like it said right here, it says you have the right to choose your mind. Which mind are you going to choose? Are you going to choose the one that's keeping you locked up, or are you going to free yourself from all of these negative thoughts you feed yourself? You got to free yourself because you're incarcerated within your own mind. And then when they place in your mind, it plays in your heart. And then you start feeling upset. And then you start saying things that it's like you playing the same record over and 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 over in your life. And this is everything you've been through, okay? And it's just like when you want something, you want to incarcerate it. And you can't incarcerate a motherfucking thing. Don't hold on something so tight that you squeezing the life out of it. And then they, at this point, it's like you're not giving the person air to breathe. So it's like you seem to, everything that comes to your hand, you seem to just let it run through your head because you always in your thoughts, okay? And you're the only one there. No one else is there but you. So then here it is. You're just clouding your vision. It's like you in the midst of this water. But you look at yourself in your shadow bigger than yours, than your own shadow. So your shadow is way bigger than you. So it's consuming all of this blurriness, cloudiness, that you can't see because you don't want to see it. Okay? You just want to live in this delusional sickness in your head that you want to create everything that you've been through and constantly beating yourself down because you're trying to get out of it. But how can you get out of it if you're constantly feeding yourself these thoughts? Okay? But it's like you want to move on. So it's like you are good as fuck when it comes to creating your abundance as far as your money. But when it comes to your heart, you destroy it because it's too much for you, because you want so much of it that you're not in the same place with someone else because you want too much of it. And too much is not good. It's like you are so imbalanced when it comes to your love and to you and how you love compared to somebody else, how they feel about you. And so you need to stop that and get that clear so In the meantime, while you trying to work this situation, you moving on to your success, where you're going to be very successful, because it's a plan that you executed, but you're worrying about your love, and then that right there fucks up your abundance, because how can you make your abundance work when you so fucked up in your head about a love, how you feel, and it's constantly taking too much room in your head? Rituals. Do rituals. You must do rituals. You must take baths. You must start getting yourself together, because you're very good in one place and bad in another. So your career can run good, but your love life is a living hell, because you are a living hell in your own fucking head. And then when it's in your head, it plays a part in your heart, which is not good. Okay? So as you move on from working on trying to get out of your head and out of your feelings, and you asking God to take you out of this situation within yourself, because you're creating chaos in your own life, and it's not good. So you pushing forward in your career, and I'm not talking about in your love life, in your career. And as you push forward into your career, and you putting all that energy that is clouding your vision of wanting something so much that you cannot let it go, because you want it like you want it to be, and it can't be what you want it to be. You got to let it live in order to be able to grow with you, and you're not doing it. It's like you suffocating your thoughts with this situation with your life and people that you can't let people breathe. It's like you want to smother who you want to be with, and you can't do that. You got to smother yourself as much as you can and love yourself. Smother you rather than someone else. Okay? And when you can do that, everything opens up for you, because you're going to be successful, and you're going to be very successful within what you want, how you deal with people outside of your intimacy relationship. You don't know how to control that. You don't know how to keep that, because in your head it's already a picture of what you want it to be, and it can't be that way. You are destroying yourself, and you've been doing this all of your life. So you got to come out of it in order for you to be in a healthy place. Okay? But in your career, you're booming, because people are acknowledging you for helping everyone, but you can't help yourself. Okay? It's like you can give everybody good advice. You can show people how to get out of a situation, but you can't do yourself. But it's somebody here watching you in your growth, and it's a man right here in the corner. Do you see it? This person's watching you right here, right where I got my finger. Blow up, but you still need to fix what's the inside of you in your head that's not playing that good part in your own head. Okay? It's like you are incarcerated, and it's like you never been set free out of what's in your head, because I don't give a fuck who you leave behind. You're going to come and carry it to whatever new it is in a relationship, because you don't still got that together. You can get your future as far as your career together, but you can't get this relationship with anyone together, because you're not in a good relationship within yourself. Okay? You're incarcerating yourself. You're smothering your thoughts of what you want it to be. And it's you wanted to do this, not no one else. Okay? So then you got this King of Wands. And this King of Wands is watching every Sagittarius or Leo. Is somebody watching your every move. And they watching you move on to success. But you got somebody piercing their eyes on you. And I don't know if they're watching your you.To, if whatever it is, social media, whatever it is, this person keeps an eye on you. Okay? And maybe this person is not from here. Maybe this person is a different nationality from you. But whoever it is, they fucking watching your ass like crazy. Or maybe this person lives far away from you. Whatever it is, this person cannot stop watching you. Because I feel like it's like something here is, and it's the way you feel, that it's like you need to ask God to take your thoughts, to clear your thoughts and not let your thoughts control you. Because when it controls you, it controls your heart. It controls everything about you. And it's not good. That's when you can get a peace of mind, and you don't have that because it's like you're stuck in your delusional thoughts about how you want something to be, and everything you want, the person you with don't want it. It's like you just smothering, like you smother everything in your life, and you got to stop doing it, okay? Because it seems like all the smothering you're doing it for all the wrong reasons, because you are in your head about how you dream of this picket fence and all of this shit that in reality is not that. And once you set your free from that, then you can be blessed in that peace within yourself. As far as your career, you're good. But when it comes to your love life, you're not good at all. You always making these choices. Why? Because in your head is already there. It's like a delusional that you're living. And you don't find that peace in your head because you don't know what it is to have peace in your head. Ever. You never felt it. Look at this. Crying over spilled milk. When you have 2 cups there, it's like you keep going back to everything you've been through. And all it is in your head because you created these problems. So you keep going through your past memories of everything that never been good to you. Your parents, your jobs, your man, your woman, whatever it is always not good. Why? Because in your mind, that's what you put in your own head. Because you're looking at it way before it can happen. And it's a picket fence. And then what you do is you create all of this to fall apart every time. It's like you create this delusional in your head, and then you build whatever you want, and then everything always falls apart every time. And it doesn't matter who you with, it always fall apart. All right? You got the 5 of Swords. Who wins from this? Who wins from it? Okay? Who wins? You're not going to win. Even though you think you won, you're not. Okay? You can't keep living this life. You got to let it be. It's like all of this confusion, like you feeling like everybody's against you. You feeling like it's like you're being challenged by people. You feel like it's competition. You feel like you can't work around these people. It's like it doesn't matter how good you are. It's within you that the problem is starting, because you can get a new job, you can get a new whatever it is, you can succeed in your job, but you can't succeed in working around people because you need to clean your energy, and you need to stop assuming and that this life can be perfect when it's not. Because then what you do is you create this life, but then when you get it, you create a life for someone else, because that person's going to leave you, and you're going to keep seeing the same results over and over and over. But then this person, again, is watching you grow in your business because you're very successful. But when it comes to your love, you're not successful because you live in a delusion and you already got the picket fence before you can get the picket fence. It's crazy. Now, what's weird is you got the 5 of Swords and then you got the 5 of Wands. All right? So, who wins? Who wins? Who wins? Nobody wins. Here you go again. Again. It's like you got all these 5s. A lot of confusion. A lot of going through a lot of problems here. Because somebody here, while you're looking at somebody else, somebody's trying to grab your green. They know that you, it's like with everything you're going through, somebody's still trying to be there. After you made it, they want to come back. But remember, you creating this problem in your head that is not good. Okay? A lot of fighting and carrying on going on, arguing, feeling like you being tested all the time, feeling like you can't work with this person, okay? No matter at a job, you can't work with them. At a relationship, you can't work. People keep walking away from you, coming back. It's in and out shit, in and out, in and out, in and out. A revolving door, the same shit, the same people, the same shit, the same people. Get out of that shit, all right? Because then when you get done doing all of this shit, you get the 10 of Cups, right? Somebody wanting to do the right thing with you. And then because you're going to have a lot of things to choose from. So it seems like you're in a warfare within yourself, in your own head, that it's not good. And until you learn to get out of it, then you're going to get what you want. But I feel like you're just fighting yourself, and you're fighting everything around you. But it's a fight in your heart. And when you fight your heart and you try to make things what it ain't, that's what you get, a lot of problems. Okay? Your love is benefit as you forgive your parents. So everything started then. Okay, it says retrieve. It's time for you to disconnect from the world. Okay? It says attraction. You attract romance and love when you enjoy the moment fulfilled. When you live for the moment and stop living in your head and in this delusion that you live in, that you see things that it ain't even like that. But you want it to be like that. So then you start all of this argument and fighting because you want somebody to be the way you want them to be. And nobody's going to live that way. People are going to live the way they want to live. You can't force nobody to live the way you want them to live. You got to accept people where they at. And that's the bottom line. As far as your career, you're going to do good because you don't have nothing else to do but move on to what you know to do. It's your money. But when it comes to love, you don't need to be in that space because you create a lot of delusional that it's not real. If you need a private reading, get it from me or someone else. I love you. Stay out of your head. Talk to you later, Pisces. Bye.